EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll start at the 4. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
To the left side here. Caught by Addison. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game.
Oh, you got to come down with that. It's 2 of y'all, bro.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Moore going in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Open man is the rookie from Arkansas. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
Oh my gosh, Goff.
Intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to get the football here.
This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy, man. Come on.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending.
I've seen him run across the field. I get it. But, like, come on. The throw could be better than that.
Make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore going in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker.
How do we not get this one, bro?
On the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there. Throwing is Mayfield. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mayfield.
Wow, I put 2 people there, and he's still able to make that throw?
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far.
Come on, son. Like, I don't know what else I got to do. I know the spots he's going to. I put somebody there, and it's still the same shit.
And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
Thank you.
Oh, we try to swing it outside.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's gonna
Thank you.
back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
That's me. That's me.
And he will take this one in.
That's me.
78 yards.
Stop.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's now 10-7. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Goff.
Oh, my gosh.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That's right side and brought in by Williams. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta His 6th touchdown now for the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd down and 9. Baker to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away.
Yes, sir.
The ball's out. The Lions have got it.
Yes, sir.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed,
We've been dropping to the floor all game for the drop.
Really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Oh!
For the goal line, he lost the football. It's out. The Vikings have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
So we see this type of game.
Credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play.
That ass at the one is absurd. Why?
Left side by Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open man.
That's that high ball shit. I mean, I guess.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Yeah. How about that back? Bulldozing his way forward. A gain of 9 yards. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that didn't.
Yeah, you know, I have to figure that out.
They're going to mark him short. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is intercepted. He works free. Right side. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this pass all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are out to a 21-10.
Understand what's going on. Understand tendencies. Let's go.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Deep shot, deep shot. Yeah, that's him.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield.
He did. He did.
This pass, right side.
He did.
By Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield.
That's me.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
That's what you guys get. Like, why are you doing a fucking high catch? I mean, a high ball, bro. Everything a high ball. That's what cost you.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield.
Give me that. Give me that.
Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you.
Into space. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
Fucking here, nigga. Come on.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Oh, we're bringing the house right now.
It's over face with tears of joy.
Yeah, mentally he's done. He's defeated. Mentally he's defeated. And I'm going to guard this nigga myself. Even though he's going to hog.
Now Mayfield.
That shit out your hand, boy.
Through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
Sometimes you got to switch it up, too. All right. Gotta give him a little love on the line. Come on.
Now Mayfield.
Give him a little love on the line. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
Wait a whole day for this?
Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble. The other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's playing the safety, so I should be able to get this off.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 43 yards away.
Hey!
Bates kick.
Ref!
Good. And the Lions
Hey!
take on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Oh, he ran this play against me. I'm running against him. Let me see if he knows how to defend it.
On first and 10, here's Goff.
I see you. I see you.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Triangle was open.
I know. I seen. I saw him wide open after, but I felt like I already moved the left stick to the right, drifting with Goff. So you know I don't trust Goff. But I seen the play develop. I seen it happen.
It's Ronnie Bell. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On play action, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, Goff.
I had too many options. I seen 3 people open. Too much.
Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On third down, they go with Montgomery. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
So, on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Take over first down jam at their own 16-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
Alex
That's
got it.
caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good shit, Jack.
For the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Scary hours. Come on,
anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football.
We're going to keep you in that mid blitz.
Sets up
Oh, sir. We're going to keep you there.
From the gun, it's Goff.
We're going to keep you there.
That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 4th-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10.
High ball to Hawkinson.
Mayfield.
Come on, spotlighted him.
Continue another interception. It's It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Montgomery, first down, still going. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Sione Vaki. Touchdown, Lions.
Sione.
Care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So these two teams take the...
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the rim.
Wow.
And in.
I would switch my niggas for against the routes like that.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings cut into the lead a little bit.
Vikings 17. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On target to Laporta. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now a pitch to Montgomery. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. One more time for Montgomery. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll run to the right with Montgomery. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Take a knee here. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say